All right, today we have lesson 8.6, inequalities. So, inequalities, the definition, it's a mathematical sentence that compares quantities that are not equal. All right, that's what an inequality is, something that is not equal. So you know this, you know all the symbols. I'm not going to go through all these with you, but the very first one that you see right there, that one is right here. Boop, boop. That one is the greater than. Then we've got the less than. Then we've got greater than or equal to. Remember, when you have that line underneath it, that's part of the equal sign. So it's greater than or equal to. And then the last one is less than or equal to. Again, it's got that line underneath. Remember, you read these symbols the same exact way you read words, left to right. Alright, so if we look at the first example, you must be at least 18 years to vote. So who can vote? People that are 18 and older. So when we write this, if x is our variable, alright, we must be at least 18 years. It means that we need to be more than 18, or we could equal 18. So the correct symbol for this one is the greater than or equal to. For number 2, lacrosse practice will be no more than 45 minutes. It could be 30 minutes. It could be 44 minutes. It can be 2 minutes, but it cannot be more than 45 minutes. 46 minutes? Nope, not happening. So the way we would write this, x cannot be bigger than 45 minutes, but you know what? It could be exactly 45 minutes. That's why we have the equal sign. So our variable is less than or equal to 45 minutes. We're going to be doing some of these tomorrow in class. Alright, now the inequality statements. What you need to do for this is you need to substitute in or plug in a value for the variable to determine if the statement is true or false. So our very first one, we've got 2x plus 8 is greater than 7. Is that a true statement or is that a false statement when x is negative 1? So if we plug it in, instead of 2 times x, it's going to be 2 times negative 1 plus 8 is greater than 7. So just solve. Orders of operations, 2 times negative 1 is negative 2 plus 8. And negative 2 plus 8 is 6. Is 6 greater than 7? No. That is a false statement. That is not true. Same thing, look at number 2. M minus 42 is less than or equal to negative 2 when m equals 40. So plug in 40 for m. So 40 minus 42 is less than or equal to negative 2. 40 minus 42, the bigger number, is negative. We're going to have negative 2 is less than or equal to negative 2. Well, is that a true or false statement? Negative 2 is not less than negative 2, but it can be equal to, so yes, this is a true statement. Again, we're going to look at these more tomorrow in class. Finally, I want to look at graphing on a number line. So when we graph, we're going to use one of two things to kind of like plot our point. We're going to use an open circle if the number is not included. This is if it is greater than or less than. And we're going to use a closed circle. We're going to fill in that circle when the number is included, if it can be equal to, greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to. So a couple of examples here. Number 1, A is greater than 6. Very first thing, that blue arrow is pointing to it. We have to find 6 on the number line. And then I'm going to circle it. Now the question is, do I leave it open or do I close it? I leave it open if it's not included, if it's not equal to. Well, A says it's bigger than 6. It can't be 6, it has to be bigger than 6, so I'm going to leave it open. And then what are the numbers that are going to make this true? Which numbers are bigger than 6? Anything to the right. Here's the deal. You might want to do your number line with just a darker, bolder line. I tend to, you can't really see mine, so I just do like a little scribble. You can see it a lot better. All right, same thing for number 2. W is less than or equal to negative 1. So very first thing, find negative 1. Boom, done. circle it. Now, am I including it? Can W be -1? Well, since it has the equal sign there, yes it can, so we're going to fill it in. Now, W says it's everything smaller than -1, so we're going to graph everything smaller than -1. We will be graphing these tomorrow. I will see you then.